Yes, that's right, Tim, yes. Our customers' privacy is very important to us. Okay. No, you pick up first. No, you pick up first. Hi, I'm Sam Tucker from Apple, and it turns out there's a problem with our FaceTime app. Okay, so it turns out that when people call your iPhone, there's a slight chance that they might be listening in before you hit the answer call button. And it's not just audio, in some cases they might even be able to see through the camera. Look, to put it another way, some users have jimmied into the system with you hardly even knowing what's going on. And before you know it, they've infiltrated your personal spacey and you're left footing the bill. And even though that's terrible, you know, I'm still a little tempted, just a little, to call this a feature. I mean, think about it. Google's assistant can answer your calls, but it turns out Siri can answer other people's. All right, yes, I admit maybe this time we went too far, because it's one thing for the government or a perfect stranger to hack into your microphone or camera, but this time it was your own family and friends. And you know what? Grandma could do it. We made it surprisingly easy for them.
There is no setup required. You don't have to find a server, you don't have to type in anything, you don't need a special code, you don't need a buddy list, nothing. You just make a phone call.
So the way that the exploit would work is that you would start a FaceTime call for your victim. And then while it's still ringing, you'd swipe up and tap add a person. And then you add yourself to the conversation. At this point, Siri would be quite angry and confused because she'd be on her paradox and should just storm out, leaving your victim's microphone and camera wide open. This would work on pretty much any iOS 12.1 device or over, and even on Macs. Samsung users are thankfully unaffected because Bixby has trouble getting past the home screen. I'm lost and I don't know where I am. Now, naturally, while we are working feverishly on an iOS update, we have already fixed the issue on our server side by turning off group FaceTime. To be safe, we are even considering maybe employing some people from Bethesda Games to ensure that the server disconnection happens properly. And often. Interestingly, this particular hack was leaked by a 14-year-old. No, not her, she leaked the iPhone X. No, not him, he broke through our Face ID system. Ah, there he is. Thankfully, he sent this information straight to us and we responded to this incredible and unprecedented breach of our customers' privacy immediately after 9 days. Look, I'm not proud that it took us over a week to walk over and hit the off switch. I'm just stating the facts. Literally, the boy and his mother sent us an actual fax before we took notice. Whoops. Oh man, maybe we've been spending too much time at the Genius Bar. Settle down there, Tim. Looks like someone's had a few too many apple juices. Finally, as for the teenager who discovered the flaw, I'm proud to say that he's eligible for our bug bounty. And the reward for that ranges between $25,000 all the way up to $200,000. And he can collect it anytime from our helpful staff. Oh, geez, that's a different type of FaceTime.
Subscribe today.
Don't worry, sir, just give it time. Got one question. What's an app? Punk it down. Hi, I'm Sam Tucker from Apple. And yes, this is, I'm sorry, pretty trippy because at this point, Siri would get quite angry and confused because she'd be on her period. Siri would get quite angry and confused because she'd be on her period.